Hello guys, and welcome to turn number 7 of Operation Black Eagle. Now this is the Comintern turn, so we might see some interesting moves, some combat moves. Just a quick reminder that after invading Iran and Turkey, we saw some nasty land leasing given by the Allies, so Istanbul is quite strong now. Same goes for Iran, so it will be a tough nut to crack. So let's see what we can do as the Comintern. Let's start with the CCP. It has 4 IPP from my previous turn. I spent 3 for an infantry, and as there will be no combat move, so no breakup with the KMT, I will just place the unit and roll for recruitment. So the infantry obviously goes to Singhai, and I save 1 buck. I receive 2 for Shenzi, leaves me with 3 IPP for my next turn. Let's not forget to roll for recruitment, and let's see what we can do. I need a 1 or a 2 for, oh sorry, no, a 3 or less for the CCP. Failed, that's an 8. Mongolia, I need a 4 or less, another 8, fantastic. So now we can immediately go to, or turn the attention to Russia. Russia ends the last turn with a 22, because I'm 22 here on the stage on the income chart, but I get +3 IPP at the end of the turn for the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, so at total I have 25 bucks to spend. But before I roll for tech and other stuff, I have the income increase die, and I hope I have a good one here, because it's the first D12. Yes, that's an 8. I take that. 8 is a really good one, because that brings me up from 22 all the way up to 30. It's not a bad die, it's okay. Then at the end of my turn I also get a free tech roll, which I will do now for, I'll roll for, let me check this. Let's go for strategic rockets for the victory point here. That's a 6, so I failed on that. Next up will be my 4 regular tech die rolls, so 3 for my undamaged factory and 1 for the rapid industrialization. So I start with advanced mech, advanced artillery, improved factories, and the jet fighters. Starting with advanced mechs, 7 or higher. That's great. Get an 8, so that's success. Next up, advanced artillery. And another hit, so that's a 10, great. And improved factories, that would be quite important. Of course I failed on that, so 3. And last but not least, jet fighters at a 8 or higher. I failed on that too, so 2 out of 2, that's not bad, if we don't count for the MR packed die roll. Alright. I was hoping for improved factories to finish that on my next turn, but okay. Let's see. 25 bucks, and I will spend them, I think it's all of them. So first of all, 2 airbornes. See, I still haven't found the time to paint my units here, so that's 6, another 6 for 3 militias. So that's 12 plus 11 for a tactical bomber is 23, and I do a militia upgrade for another 2, so that's all my 25 bucks I spend on this turn. So we have some combat moves, of course. So Iran is now defended by 4 infantry and a militia. So that will be quite difficult to take. Let's remove my Russian boxes here. Let me see. I think I haven't had the situation that there's such a strong army in Iran, so let's see what I can bring. I bring an infantry, obviously, from northern Iran, another 3 infantry from Azerbaijan, so take those. Attacking at a 1 because it's mountain territory. Medium bomber from western Kazakhstan will fly 1, 2, and 3. So that's a 7. And then we have a cavalry from Eastern Anatolia moves 1 and 2. Another 2 cavalry from Transcaucasia also moving 1 and 2 into Iran, attacking at a 2. Still not great odds here, but I will also bring the 2 airbornes from Transcaucasia. So they go to southern Iran as well. Of course, the air transport will participate, but they don't fight. So they'll just be there to bring the airbornes. What else? We have... I think I changed my mind. I will also bring the cavalry from the 2nd cavalry from Eastern Anatolia to the battle, because I need every possible hit here. Okay, so that's all about southern Iran. Then we have the battle in Ankara. So I'll bring the infantry from Eastern Anatolia, bring the fighter from Taurida. So it's 1, 2, 3, and it can land in Eastern Anatolia. And I will bring the airborne with the air transport from Stalingrad, so it can fly 1 to Kalmytskaya, 2 to North Caucasia, 3 to M11, 4 to Eastern Anatolia, 5 to Ankara, and 6 land back in Eastern Anatolia. So in total 3 units here. And this is just annexation, so I will bring 1 infantry from Lubelsky up and take Lithuania, and that's the first one I can actually get money from, so I go up by 1. Next annexation will be the infantry from Podlakia will move up into Latvia, so that's also Russian territory. I won't go into Estonia this turn for some reasons. And then we will have to battle in southern Finland, so there's a militia defending against 2 light armor from Lapland, together with another 2 infantry and 5 infantry, so 7 infantry, 2 light armor. And I will bring also the fighter to the battle. Yes, fighter will be there too, into southern Finland. I don't think we have to bring these units to the battle board. What else? I think that's all combat moves this turn. The rest of it will be only non-combat movements. Yes, that is correct. I mean, technically, I think Scorching Earth or Scorched Earth is also a combat move technically. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I will do it after the die rolling, I would say. Starting with southern Iran, because this is the most important battle, I think. My odds are not great, because I haven't expected that kind of support from the allies, but yeah, totally makes sense. Together with a successful recruitment roll, why not? Okay, so I'm starting with in total 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry at a 1 and 5 at a 2. So let's get some black dice for the infantry, some orange one for the cavalry, and let's bring a green one for the medium bomber. So black infantry, orange are the airbornes and the cavalry. I don't think there's need to separate those, and then the green die will be the medium bomber. So let's see. All right, the medium bomber misses. I see a 1 from the black die, so that's a hit. From the infantry, I see another hit from cavalry and another hit from the cavalry or airborne. So in total, 3 hits. This doesn't count because black is infantry. So 3 hits in total. It's actually not bad, as the medium bomber has misses. I was thinking of much worse dice. So let's see. We have 4 infantry, 4 orange dice, and a black die is the militia. Please, die god, don't kill me. He actually has 1 hit. Oh, that's great. only the infantry hits with a 2, the militia failed with a 3, so 1 hit. And they lose 3, so they lose a militia obviously and 2 infantry. And I will lose 1 airborne unit. Phew, now I'm relieved at least a little bit. So the first round could have been much, much worse. Again, we have now the airborne is downgraded to a 1, so I'm having now 5 at a 1, 3 at a 2. Orange dice are the roll for the cavalry, and as before, the green die is for the medium bomber. So let's see what we can do. So there's a 5. That's a hit from the medium bomber. There's another hit from the the cavalry, and that's actually all I need. So they will defend with 2 infantry, so 2 at a 4. Let's see what they can do, and they score nothing this turn. So that was, I was afraid that I lose much more units. So I take it with 3 cavalries. That is fantastic. In total 4 infantry and a single airborne unit. And that's a really, really good result here. Sorry, I forgot to bring the medium bomber back and also the air transport units. Let's get a little bit closer here. Maybe not that close. All right, so the air transports, they came from Transcaucasia. They were flying 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, landing back in Stalingrad, as they should. Then the medium bomber came from Kazakhstan, Western Kazakhstan, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lands in Transcaucasia. And the air transport, which came from Stalingrad, has to land in Eastern Anatolia. But let's do the battle first here before we do all the non-combat moves. Ankara has an infantry, fighter, airborne, and regular infantry. So that's, I don't think we have to move that on the battle board. So my fighters are the 6, so that's the green die. And then I have a infantry, the black one, at a 1, and the airborne at a 2. The airborne is the orange die. Come on. And there's the hit I need from the fighter. And the infantry defense with a 6. Okay, that's good. No casualties here. So I take the capital of Turkey. Again, I can't use, or I don't go up with the income, because first I have to get to full income. So that's the situation right now. Did the combats here. So the only left is up here in southern Finland. So that's, as mentioned, 7 infantry, 2 light armor against a militia. I think it should be a quick fight. Oh, I should not forget a fighter, which is also participating. Let's start with the fighter first, because maybe it does the hit. Yes, it does. It's a 6. So the militia will defend with a 2, and that's an 8. That's a miss. All right. Took that. So maybe I was too afraid of that fight, but better be safe than sorry. All right, so 7 guys plus 2 light armor here in southern Finland. Fighter goes back to Leningrad, and I think that is it. Combat movement wise, so let's do non-combat movement. Ships are already there. Submarine is moving out, so it goes 1, 2, and 3 into A6. The seaplane flies from Donetsk Kuban into eastern Anatolia. And then we have the tactical bomber will actually fly to Leningrad, so it's moving 1, 2, 3. That was my backup. if the Iran battle was would have had a bad result for me, then I would have flown the tactical down to Transcaucasia most likely. The cavalry from Stalingrad will actually, let me think about that, will rail to Transcaucasia. It has to stop there because of the different rails. Same for the cavalry in... no, I can't rail because there's a difference here, so I can only move the cavalry 1 and 2 into Orekursk. I will bring the motorized back to Smolensk. I will bring the 2 motorized from eastern Poland back to Kiev. The infantry, I will move 2 of them out of eastern Poland, and then I will rail the last one into Transcaucasia. Just give me a second, I have to get another Russian infantry here. So it goes to Transcaucasia. And then I'll remove this one and this one. And I think these are all my non-combat movements. Yeah, doesn't look great. Should not forget the my damage I will do in eastern Poland. So all rails will be damaged here to the border of Dolnoslaski to western Ukraine and Bessarabia. I will also scorch the rail here in Lubelsky. Everything from Warsaw into Lubelsky and out of Lubelsky into Podlakia will be scorched, and same goes for the rail which goes out of Podlakia into Lithuania and Latvia. So these are all the damage, the infrastructure damage I can do. And I think that is it. Let's go to the unit placement. So 2 airborne units, obviously going to Stalingrad, where my air transports are located. The tactical bomber will actually be brought into Leningrad, and the militia upgrade will be done here too. So let's get rid of that, and I will just place a chip under the already existing infantry here. All right, so that's the upgrade. Now 3 militias, so 2 militias go to Transcaucasia, and a single militia, which I have to search now, goes into eastern Anatolia. All right, again, not great. My plan was a little bit different, but then, yeah. Some things happen, and this gives some spiciness to the game, right? So I really enjoyed that one. Germany is now in a really good position, actually, I think. So this is looking good. They have tons of cavalry here in the southern Germany area, Austria, and most likely they will attack Yugoslavia next turn. Let's see. Yeah, looks interesting. Let's see how much income I get. Russia is now at 31. I saved nothing, so 31 will be the income, plus most likely free IPP from the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, leaves me with 34 IPP for my next turn. Alright guys, thanks for watching and see you then. Bye bye.